Sword Lance. Chat, come up with the name. Come up with a name for our Sword Lance character. What is the title that she is rocking? Oh, nope, not that. Crackpot. Hogorida. You know, I like that. Okay. Question is, what do we make her look like? Or do we just go with base template? You can lock yourself out of Umbral Ending by opening a door. There's no way, really? Like, just a single door locks me out of the whole ending? That's kind of fucked. We feeling any preferences? If we're not feeling any preferences, I think look like a hog rider. I'm sure she rides hogs. And you know, as I said that, it sounded wrong. But I'll stick with my statement. I'm sure she rides hogs. We'll change the name though. Good enough for me. Ooh, the Pada. I like that weapon, actually. That's a good one. That's a good one, Floopy. I think it's just called Pada. I think you're right. Alright, cool. Let me get ER tool out. I can't, like, bring it out beforehand sometimes because it does weird things with my, like, shortcuts. I have to change things, but that's fine. It is called Pada. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, what is this called? Sword Lance. Perfect. Yay, yippee. Let me check the requirements. I think it's just strength and dex, but mostly strength scaling. 21 and 11. Yeah, we can do that without anything extra. Cool. We get rid of this. Goodbye, ER tool. Let's get in there. Can you redeem your last free redeem? Sure. MS Paint of Mesmer. He's a kitty. You must draw his serpents as well. Okay. Another cat drawing. Sure. Maybe we can do that after today then. Also, don't forget, if anyone sees Dinzor, we owe him a Marbies. It can't happen on a collab stream. Speaking of which, collab stream tomorrow. Big collab. 4 of us are playing Pico Park together, including Miss Skirts, Sarah with Stars, and Craig Bear, a friend of Sarah's community. 36... 24. Okay, cool. Thank you for the numbers before me even asking, Yeepers. You know what I want. Let me get on this elevator. I'll add your redeem, say. Jeepa really is efficiency. It's his middle name. This and MS Paint. There you go. It has been added. People when Jeepa uses the internet. Dude, you're cracked at it though. This is why we go to you. You're like the god. Also, we're just really lazy. Jeepa brings the internet. Special. Chat, who are we fighting on this one to get into capital? This is a smithing weapon, so we'll fight Makar. But who are our 2 Great Moon bosses? I feel like we've been beating up Godric quite a lot lately, so maybe we give him a break. Anyone in particular besides him, though? Ren and Radon, okay. Mother and son. I think this could be a PB run. Speed through it, okay. It is a good weapon. I have used this a couple times prior. Good weapon. Whenever they did the big Dist RL1 bounty for the DLC, this was essentially, I think, the weapon. that people were using. Because what, they would fight Gaius relatively early, get the Scadu, grab this from the Remembrance, and then this was like a V weapon. Which is kind of surprising that they wouldn't use like Great Katana and stuff, but the route was very efficient.
Have you heard? They serve it you. I can
Blah 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 blah. Domulus's favorite weapon? Oh, favorite DLC weapon, yeah. I think it may be a lot of people's favorite like Remembrance weapon. Just because it's a smithing weapon and it, you know, there's no real drawbacks to it. Plus, like, strength scaling is goated in the game in general. Matter's weapon is good too, yeah. It's a funny one, but it also just works well. Give me the mushrooms. Okay, cool. Bye, Bach. Nobody cares. If we are doing Renala, we could get Frost relatively early and online. Oh, we actually had no complications passing that guy? Crazy. We're not doing Mo, we don't really need Weeping per se, and I can set up a parry shield without going to Weeping. BE normal, BED cold, okay. The B stays, I like that. Gudge, thank you for the info. Preach. All the one syllable words, no? Things. Chrono likes bees. I don't have an issue with bees. Bees are great. They're cool. They're good for the community. I hate wasps. I have a deep hatred for wasps. They are the op, yes. Anyone here not have an issue with wasps? Like, realistically? Their only purpose is to, like, cause trauma. Or, you know, death. Either or. With hornets. That's a good one, Jeepa. Okay, charge R2 on this weapon I do know is really slow, but if it works, it works, and this talisman could be handy. Same with the physic tier. I'm surprised he did not hit me. He has got no aim. Cool. A good Ash of War we can put on this thing is Giant Hunt. I don't mind it. And we know Giant's Hunt definitely works for Godskin Duo well enough. It works for Gideon, so it gets rid of the kind of worst sections towards the end. See, Jeepa keeps saying we made fun of him. We didn't really make fun of him. Granted, we made fun of him. But then he beat Hornet, and see, we're cheering him on. We want to see more. Can you put Spinning Weapon on it, potentially? We made fun of him in a we're buddies way. Exactly. See, we were just buddies. Yeah. The haha you suck way would have just been sad. Non-derogatory, exactly. Okay, I don't have a stone sword key for this thing, but honestly, we may not need it. We could manage. What I do maybe want is... let's get some cash. I think it's a heavy-ish weapon, so worth the extra cash. Most of these on this side are not worth picking up. Maybe one of those are. And then hopefully we don't die here. Oh, it's like we didn't die. Crazy. Okay, we'll make a little loopy, come back around essentially to that spot, and I think go to Caelid. Was I seeing your early game routing and this is like magic? I mean, we've done this enough that I'm not necessarily questioning where some things are. But I wouldn't say follow my like pathing exactly, because I'm not really thinking about where I'm going. We're just kind of going, and it's just kind of working out. I will say, if you want to take notes from my pathing, just know that I'm really lazy, so I'm taking lazy ways. If you want to be lazy, then yeah, follow this. If you want to be efficient, I don't know about that one. Welcome in, Wahas. Hope you're having a good day. A fish int Nahi just like me, for real, for real. Good message. How you doing though, Wahas? How's it going? I can't remember if you recently went on a little vacay or family thing or something. Hope that went well. Oh. Grab that. Night Rain weekend? True, actually, yeah. True, true, true. Strength tier will be great here. Oh yeah, were you doing some Hollow Knight actually? Some Hollow Knight action? How's that going? Where did you leave off? Finally back at it? Yeah, where did you leave off? Because I remember when you started streaming it was Hollow Knight. Speaking of which, we still have yet to do Pantheon 5, and that's literally the only thing we have left to do in the game. I haven't forgotten. I just haven't been in the mood, you know? But that's the only thing we have left to do in the game. We've gotten every other achievement. And it haunts me. But then I forget, so it doesn't haunt me. You did normal Hollow Knight to end the game before Elden Ring DLC, 70% completion. Okay, okay. So like a typical playthrough, just about. Yeah, we're good there. Let's go straight over to Caelid. I have no money. I'm trying to think. I think I had like 70 something percent as well for my casual playthrough. And then, like, I just wasn't satisfied with that ending on the Hollow Knight, you know? Yeah. I just wasn't satisfied with it. But playing out the rest of the game, that was fun. Agil, oh Agil. Hold? We got all sorts of beams going on. It's crazy that they knocked me out of the chest and the chest was just like, okay, I guess we're not trapping you today. I don't even know what just happened. Let's try that again. There we go. Now we're ensnared. See? Sometimes the rats just kind of cause all sorts of issues. Good old rat jam. Told Radiance is a great fight. Looking forward to it. Are you planning on doing like multiple endings, Walhas? Not to spoiler or anything. I'm just asking. Kind of winging it. Okay, okay. Sounds like fun then. The only thing that you would have been, I think, locked out of, you've already avoided, is like the basic ending cutscene. So I think you're fine to just explore and do whatever other endings you want to do. Yeah. It's so funny, like the basic ending is the one that's missable. Let's see, we won't need Dex Talisman, so we don't have to talk to O'Neill, or we'll do O'Neill. Reload save to do the others. No, none of the rest are missable. Although, I would double check that. There may be... Like, I'm not really remembering. There may be like an in-between one that is. Also, rip the skip every single time. On the branch. Hold. Let me take my time. And here we go. It's just the one lineup. There we go. Missed that branch too. Yeah, it's just a little slippery. Just a little bit on that slippery side. Hi, Millicent. Jump off to the left instead. You mean like at the top or so? Or more at the bottom? Unless I'm thinking of a different branch. Whee! Grab some 8s and 7. Stone sword key could be handy. To the left kind of top. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Once you get up there, you're fine. For the most part. For me, my issue is like slipping midway through. Goodbye, bats. Seeing the bats here reminds me of the bats in Kazan and the fact that they can actually fly. They have vertical range. It's kind of sketchy and scary. Thank goodness FromSoft bats are just stupid. Okay, cool. That is Source Seal. Now let's get some stones. And we can set up a parry shield too. Could be useful to have. What's the crit on this thing? Is it anything special? Not really. But it's not a bad riposte weapon to have. Can I put wild strikes on this? Is that possible? Like, it's kind of a big, hefty sword. Can you wild strikes it? Or no? Could be useful. We'll come back for the Ash of War if it is possible. What I do want is this thing. Goodbye. Don't need Faith Talisman. Don't even need the Dex tier. What do I need for this thing? Oh, you know what? The Strength Talisman. Mayhaps we're not done with Caelid then. Not that we need it, but it is 21 strength. We could just use up the talisman slot for that, or you get a helmet later on. Could also be fine. Bye, Tops. Bye, Tops. Yeah, I'll try something a little different since we don't really need like Dex tier or anything like that from Layscar's Grace. Let me just grab this Grace. And I can buy stuff from this guy later. A little easy access. This is a good Grace to grab, but we don't need it. Don't have to come back here for anything. Yeah, we don't even have to talk to Raya. I think we're good. We will need to grab the key. I can grab a bunch of 2s here. Excuse me, pardon me, we're just making our way through. Where's the crab? Away from the wall. Easy. Okay, stone-wise. Yeah, we definitely need the 2s. Okay. These plants are always so scary. I didn't do anything. Please. Those dudes are a little bit out of the way, but honestly, I'd rather just grab them than spend the money just in case. Especially for a heavier weapon like this. This thing could cost a fortune to level. Grab some lilies. Great. Yo, Eden, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. You look beautiful like a cabbage farmer. This is just the basic template. We actually did not make a detailed character today. Crazily enough. Hope you're doing well too, though, Eden. Been a while since you've seen the basic loadout. You hate it. We have been going pretty ham on like custom characters, but at least the name of our character is a hog rider. She's really good at riding hogs. Ayo. So we have that going for us. Okay, let's go grab some 3s and then we head to EG. Even though the somber route is a little shorter, I just like the smithing route. I feel like I'm running to more places, you know? Welcome in, Calvin. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Where? Oh, there. Who do you fight after Renala? Are you doing like just a casual playthrough? I can't remember if I asked you that already. Are you asking for like actual progression? Okay. After Renala, I'd say either you can go to just like have an order. You want like a remembrance boss to go fight or just a region to go to? Oh god. There we go. If you want like a region to go to, you have a choice of either going to Altus, like the basic section of Altus, and maybe dip into Mount Gelmir. Or if you want more of like a boss, if you go to Altus, you can test yourself against DTS. He's a bit of a wall, so if you feel like you're not quite vibing with that fight at your current level, you could go to the basic part of Caelid. So like not Dragon Barrow, the upper part, but just the basic part. That scaling's not too bad for you. But that's essentially your options. Either you dip into Caelid for a bit, or you go to Altus and dip into Gelmir. and then work your way towards or like through capital. He's trying to go to DTS, but they made you cry. Okay, if DTS is making you cry, explore Alta some more. You can go fight like Elmer of the Briar in Shaded Castle. He's a decent guy. Just fight some things to get some levels. Catacombs. Always the Radahn after Renala. We feel like Miyazaki wanted us to go to Morgott considering his low HP. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Radahn, you don't... I mean, Radahn you could just fight not solo. And then you have the NPCs going to do the work for you. You killed Traka, let's go. That's the boss that I'm on currently. Actually, we got to her, we fought her a bit. I got her close a couple of times. But then I figured we were at like stream time, end of stream time, etc. Got up fast. She's a fun boss though, for like a mage boss. They've done a really good job. Granted, I haven't gotten to like her last phase, I guess. But I've gotten to the, like, her swimming in the waterfall, whatever. And I don't know if I can, like, fist this thing. And I can't wield the weapon. We don't need it. Oh no, you killed her in one try. Ooh, okay. Nice. Yeah, we tried for a bit. Yeah, we got close. She doesn't have a lot of HP, and her stamina isn't that high either. Is a nice thing. Do I need anything from here? Not really. I guess I'll grab this. For my trouble. Actually, no. I do need the grace. We want Giant's Hunt later. You're invested in story but can't be bothered to learn all the bosses. You know, that's fair. And I think that's why they even have the mode to begin with. Like the different difficulties. If you're really not vibing with the boss fights, just switch it to easy and have a good time. And if anyone wants to tell you anything, they're probably stupid. Souls purist in shambles. They can eat it. Warning, do not open the door behind the Iron Wayfarer or you will no longer be able to complete the Umbral ending. Okay, is that the door? I see. I'm taking notes. Not really. Oh yeah, Jeepa, actually, can I put wild strikes on this thing? Since you're here and all. Making me a guide, I'm gonna do it right. Yo, let's go. I get a guide, chat. Hell yeah. Courtesy of Jeepa himself. Emote redeem, all caps. Okay, hold. Let me get up here. I can do that real quick. We're holding? I have seen this cat in multiple chats. There you go. Grab this. Grab his stuff. He's a little mad. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. How do you find the emotes? I mean, you could probably just like search on 7TV. If you see it in another chat, you can maybe look and see if that chat, like that streamer, has a profile. Yeah, like how Say's saying, like the profile. You can just look up their profile and see what emotes they have in their set. And then if you wanted it here, for instance, you would just send the link. What meme image you can't find? Have you seen it in another chat? You can make yourself in easy mode in Souls games, but you have to know what you're doing, which kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, that's fair. Like Elden Ring is a good example. You can make this game hella easy if you want to. Or difficult. You know, just run whips. Good old whips. Alright, let me actually pay attention while I'm running through here. See, he's not angry anymore. We gave him a break. He's just chilling. I do kind of want to double check if I grabbed... I did, okay. Do I have 4? Oh yeah, and then 5 and 6 is up here. Perfect. How are we looking at everything else wise? 3s are good. I can buy some 2s and 1s. Grab this. Grab this. Excuse me. This and this. Do a teleport. That way Melina doesn't show up. Literally every site about the Umbral ending talks about this one door. That's crazy, dude. Locking yourself out of an ending for a single door is kind of insane. Chat, we should build a game together where you can lock yourself out of the super secret special ending if your character name contains the letter A. Can you imagine? Would you all promote the game? Grab this, some money, and then 2 stones. Good. Okay, Mima, do not kill me. Do not do it. Please, Mima. Okay, good. We're fine. Friend hugged the 3 fingers. Melina wanted to kill him, and he was like, gasp. At least you can revert that change, though. Of all the things you can revert. At least you can revert that one. Don't need that 3. Excuse me, ladies. Melina doesn't get back together with you, though. True. She has standards. She simply has standards, chat. And you know what? I respect it. Cool. That is the 3s and 4s settled. Double check that before I leave here. Settled. 2s I can get. 1s I can get. This is why we grab this grace. I think we'll fight the Red Wolf first. Just so we get access to the Cold Web Blade.
Surprise no matter why don't.
Ugh. There we go. Sell all that. Sure. I need a 1-1. We can grab that from this guy. Relatively close. First, you need to do Millicent's whole quest line, including helping her. Yeah, true. You do have to go through a whole extra thing just to finish it. Agreed. Are you completing the challenge? Is it going to be all remembrance? No, this is just an any percent. So what you can do with your channel points is you can request any weapon at level 1. Or I will be level 1, and it's an any percent of the base game. Doing DLC and all that stuff would just be too much. Especially for some of these weapons that are kind of iffy, not gonna lie. Alright, I think we're good. Actually, no, wait, did I just run out of money? Welcome in, Satan. Hope you're having a good day. Don't think that was enough. I need 19. Literally like 100 off. There we go. I was going to ask what any percent means. I got you. Yeah, any percent, just like the basic percent. Oh no, I don't have the 4. I read that menu wrong. Well, perfect. I think we're good to go. Oh, you know what? Let me grab this. Been better, been worse. How's the hard drive recovering stuff going? Or did you recover essentially everything you could recover? It's hard to hear about that again. That one honestly sits with me because I have so much stuff on my hard drive. It would be a shame to lose, you know? Hi, Melina. We need to sit down anyways.
Forgive to determine if you had. It seems
Blah, 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 blah.
there is, but I can take gathering. Very well. Let my hand.
Let's just go so she doesn't bother us again. Yeah, it's assumed here we won't really use glitches. And that Radon stake skip is not a glitch. Somehow. I don't know. But we don't really like glitch ourselves through doors or anything like that. But hey, it's not a glitch. I'm using it. Cool, we got that. Let's do strength tier, and I'll do stamina for now. Ash of War doesn't really matter, but Ash of War on this. Go with that. Cool, I think it's time for market chat. We'll get a... talisman slots out of that. Although... I have this. Okay, I can build it. Perfect. Generally, any percent means bare minimum. Speed runs, casual run can mean anything from minimum to 100%. Yeah, I do like the minimum to 100% idea because we're not really doing speed runs. The clock's just there because chat loves clocks. Also a good way to track the time on the runs, you know? Morgoth dead. Godric derogatory. Didn't even equip this. There we go. Hi, Margaret. Oops. Oh. Curious how the golden halberd will go. If you get it in 80 minutes, though, you give up? Nah, I mean, I'm at level 1. Some of the fights would just take longer, naturally. Plus, I like taking my sweet time on the setup anyways. Well, he's dead. That's a talisman slot for me. Let me leave. I want to go grab the strength talisman. That'd be nice to own. To the right, but maybe it only works on light roll. Do a backwards roll instead, Calvin. Just do 2 backwards rolls and you're solid. The right roll sometimes works, probably a light roll thing specifically, but if you want to avoid the move entirely without taking a hit, then yeah, do 2 backwards rolls and you're fine. But like the right roll worked there as long as I did the backwards roll on the second one. These people just praying to some butterflies floating. Cool. I like that this guy like hails out to you. Homie, you're in the worst spot. Who is going to come over here to do business? Ooh, we're grabbing the string talisman, chat. You know what that means. You know who that means we get to see. It's Mittens. Who's ready for Mittens? Average MBA recipient. You want to get your food in Cuppy 1? Oh. Well, at least on the bright side, you got your food. You killed the beetle and now you're sad. Oh no. Rip the beetle. I'ma sit. Here we go. Who's the most isolated merchant? Probably the guy in Mountaintops? Actually, no. The guy in Gelmir with the 2 ladders. That guy's pretty isolated. Also, look, chat. It's Mittens. Hi, Mittens. Such a good boy. Oh. Can we make it? We made it. this do be one of the ways into the Radon Castle. Figured why don't we just use it, you know? We could do the stake skip too. Oh no, you know what? This is also the annoying. Nope, we're doing the stake skip. Fuck it. First Red Wolf though. I keep forgetting it lets you out at the bridge. So you still have to go through like that whole section and then the runaround. I don't have time for that. I may want to kill the Knight's Cav after I get the wet blade here. Or Giant's Hunt, just so we have that online for later. Don't really need it till like later in the run. I see the emote redeem. Let me get to a spot where I can do the thing. Hold. Okay, for a second, I thought he was going to jump over here. Waiting. There we go. Let's see what this one is. Okay, interesting. There you go. The emote has been added. I think we can just go fight Red Wolf as is. Oh, do we need to rename it? Yeah, okay, okay. If we need to rename it, give me a sec then. You want to rename to anything in particular? Welcome in, Tanzer. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome in, New York Ed. Hope you're also having a good day. Yeah, do you want it renamed to anything particular? Maybe we can do this in a capital O. Let's see how that works. Does that work? No, it's still the same. All right. I'll do it like Cat Gasp or something. I don't know. Shook. Okay, sure. Shook. Yeah, perfect. Cool, it works now. There you go, chat. The emote. Also, look, it's Doggy. Hi, dog. Ew. Oh, he didn't do the third bite? Okay. Oh, he's dead. I got this doggy and Malekith is doggo. But also turtles are doggos. Turtles are dogs, yes. That's official Elden Ring stuff. Turtle is a dog. I guess we're here. We could fight Renala. You know what? Actually, if I get the Giant Hunt now, we could flip Renala in the phase 2, which is kind of funny. Decisions. Mayhaps potential. Mayhaps potential. Let's do that, and then I think we'll go fight that Night Scav. I think that's a good enough plan for me. Night Scav from here. Get him out of the way. You rename Swordlance to Screwdriver. I guess the Ash of War is a screwdriver that it comes with. What? Why'd my character face a completely different way there? Oop, rolled a little early. That's my own batch. Come back. Where'd you even go? Where is he? Hello, sir? Oh, there you are. Come back. He's stuck on a tree. There we go. Give me my stuff, please. I want to go flip Renala. Dope. I like that they not only have like 20 Night Scavs, but they put some of them in the worst spots imaginable. For no reason. Cool, do this, do cold. I'm fine with that. Weird. When you first started playing, you were so confused by the Knights calves. You died to one super early, went back, but it was daytime and it was gone, and you were like, what the hell? Yeah. I remember my friend actually, so he played the game before I did, and he was like describing a Knights calf to me, and the whole like process of it. He's just like, dude, I came across this guy, and he was just like this Black Knights, and he was like on a horse and shit. And I died repeatedly, etc., etc. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. Welcome in, Zero. Hope you're having a good day. Use polymerization to fuse your sword with your lance. Sounds like a good Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Good reference. I think we just head in there. Fuck it. Welcome in, Carney. Hope you're also having a good day. I love the kit that flops. Nope, none of that sweeting stuff. You can change the ash? Yeah, it's a smithing remembrance weapon. Really good. It comes with a Ash of War, but you can change it off. And then you get Impaling Thrust if you want that. Yep, that makes that fight a lot easier. That's for sure. Let's go fight Mr. Makar. Waiting. We're doing all the waiting. Waiting. There we go. She's dead. Makar. Imagine you toss her up and start a Tekken juggle. That'd be kind of cool for a thing in a Souls game to have like a fighting game juggle. Just because you have them up against like a corner or something. It'd be hilarious to watch. Like that'd be a good mini game to play in a boss fight. Hello, Makar. Hello. Yeah, I see. You're doing all the magma. Amazing. Should be a stagger. Nice. Oh no. Trapped by the crotch in the magma. What happened? You're a free speech American, not from the US. Nice. Can't say Wahas without saying Wahas. Yeah. Or can't say feels wow man without saying Wahas. A known normal person. Welcome in, Tolo. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, don't start up. Oh, my poise damage, man. Doing that just to keep the poise. Come on. Damn lizard. Another one. Realsies? There we go. Made sure to stand on the side that time. I was getting a little greedy standing right in front of him. But cool. Really good damage so far. I think the pierce damage helps, but it's also just got good damage on it. Like, let me see. What's the number looking like? With the cold, 160, 140. Good numbers. Numbers are numbering. Yeah, how's it going, Tolo? Hope it's going well. So watch out, chat. The mods, they're here. Oh no. Okay, time for Redaniel. I do want to test if I can put wild strikes on this thing, because that's not going to take too much time. Good, you got new pants today? Nice, nice. How's the run so far? Pretty good so far. Renala's down. We just need to fight Radon. And then we're into Capital. That's who we've chosen for today. But new pants, you say? Are they fun colors? Oh, the aggro. Who's aggroed?
Grant me succor!
Yo, holy shit, ain't no way. Say, thank you for the gifty to Tolo. That's a bronze wheel spin for you. Wait, there we go. So can I... No, you can't. Oh, that's so sad. It's a big weapon. It should be able to wild strike. Well, that's fine. Giant's Hunt is also good. We can deal with that. Hi, Millicent.
Me succor!
Ain't no fucking wait. Holy shit. Say, that is another gifty. Another wheel for you. Thank you for the gift sub to 0. I jumped a little too late. Whoops. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes, peeps. Or if we get to Marby's, you get a skin in Marby's, actually. Another, like, side benefit. Wee, all the way down. We got the steak. Perfect. The community wants a say 3 command. True. True, for the memes. At this point, the community wants like a say, like, I don't know, 420 command. Just so we can say blaze it. Not a glitch. Somehow it isn't. Like, they don't consider that a glitch. I don't know. Daniel time.
Grant me succor.
Ain't no fucking way yet again. Say, thank you for the gift sub to Calvin. Jeesh. It's an exploit. Exactly. Oh, some pretty good damage. We should do the runaway. Yep. Oh, the balls. Okay. And he's dead. Cool. Not too bad at all. The frost on this weapon may be a little overkill, not gonna lie. But it's just a good weapon. No other way to explain it. Cool, that is capital access for us. We need to go hustle with DTS. Oh, and a talisman slot. What is my weight with this thing? 10? We could do Blue Dancer. I don't mind that at all. Let's grab that first, and then we'll grab Gillica on the way to DTS. That way we have our 4 talismans for the time being. Whee! All the way down. Over here, grab this. Okay, cool. Excuse me, Mr. Octopus. Oh god, he's angry. Run. Starscourge Radon, more like R. More like F. Good job, chat. Truly the most brilliant of minds in my chat. I'm pleased. Oop, there we go. There we go. Run over here. Jump. Pet the dog. Pretty sure there's a decent jump from like over here somewhere, but whatever. The chat is filled with known smart people, yes. It is known. Oh, he's eeping, chat. Cool, that's a talisman for us. Go back. There's not a weird overlap in your mind between Knight's Cavalry theme and Schismbite Tool. Do they have similar, like, elements to them? Oh, and... go talk to Mima for our talisman slot. It's Mima! Hi, Mima! Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Stories of your youth? Cool, thank. Bye! Wait, nope, not that. Here. Sometimes you just gotta call your grandparents and let them yap to you, chat, you know? That's essentially talking to the finger maiden lady. You keep reading Brain as Brian and vice versa. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Grab a free seed, why not? Grace it up. I do have the physics, so I think we're fine. Hold on. Ain't no way you introduced another word to confuse Say. That's just horrendous. Your brother silenced you on Discord? Why? Cool edge. True, there is lots of Barons in Elden Ring. I do agree. I see the emote hold. Okay, 7TV's taking forever to load that one. Maybe it'll load by the time I get out here. Hold. Just keep holding. All of the 7TV emote representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line. Hold. Nope, it's not even trying to load. Damn, I may need to do like a full-on refresh of the browser. Let's see, let's try again. Hold. There we go. Oh. I see. 7TV had to sign me out for no particular reason. Oh my god. Tolo, if you wouldn't mind, would you mind adding that emote for me, please? It wants to be stupid to me. It wants me to do like a whole phone thing. Like, I don't know why it signed me out. I never clicked log out. Yeah, can you grab that, Tolo? Please and thank you. Thank you, Tolo. Appreciate it. Duck ass. Locked you out too, fighting with it? That's so weird. Why does it do that? It doesn't do it often, but it does it often enough to where you like remember it, you know? Oh yeah, right. Which one do I want to put on here? I think we'll put on this for now. As we fight Morgott. Grab some mushrooms. Perfect. Oh, I need to equip the shield. We get our one chance at the cheese, chat. The one-time cheese, because surely you can't just retry the cheese, surely. Give me your love tap. Oh. Well, rip the cheese. I ran a little too far away too fast. That's why he did what he did. But that's fine. You know, it's been a good hot minute since we fought this guy. Time to de-rust. Oh, the loading screen. Cheese expired, I know. Ew. Range? You can't DTS or cheese DTS anymore? No, you can do it. You can do it as many times as you want, but it's just a self-imposed rule. If I don't get it the first time, then I get to fight him. And he died. Cool. Yeah, you can do that cheese as many times as you want to. And as many attempts as you want to. We just do the one time or fight him for the funsies, you know? For the funsies. You haven't been banned from anything? And I say? Sometimes it's responsible to tell mods to time you out. Like if you feel the urge to backseat or something in a stream that doesn't allow backseating, just tell them to time you out. You can't even type. Or then you can just take it out on the like chat box, but you're timed out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've timed you out because you've asked, yeah. Let's go. We have mods in the house. Good job, Tolo. Helping out the chatters. Misfired at say. Ain't no way. Can you untime out someone? Yeah, you can remove timeouts on people. Because things like that happen. Well, I'm feeling pretty confident in the weapon, especially with the Ash of War choice. Giant's Hunt kind of goated. Impaling Thrust also isn't bad, and you could buy Impaling Thrust from Bernie. But Giant's Hunt will end up using on Gideon anyways, so like, why not just use the one? Impaling Thrust is probably like a good top 10 Ash of War in the entire game. Like, it's not bad whatsoever. It doesn't fit every single situation, but if you had to choose from a list of Ashes of War, Impaling Thrust is pretty good. Any reason to prefer Impaling Thrust to Piercing Fang? Piercing Fang is a little bit slower. It's a little bit slower. It does go further and do a little bit more damage, but not so much more damage that it's even worth, I think, the mana cost. Something like that. Also not a bad Ash of War, though. Both are pretty readily available, though, from the beginning of the game, so it doesn't really matter which way you go. One of the openings of all time. Well, he's dead. I'm kind of low-key just using Giant's Hunt in place of a Charger 2, since the Charger 2 on this thing is a little slow. So I will say, compared to the other weapons and the way we've used them, it's a little unfair. I guess I can use it a little less. You joined stream and chat just refreshes twice? Weird. I think Twitch has just been having issues lately. Also, yes, Polite Lady. She got out of our way. Sounds like they've just been having issues because I think Gambas are kind of messed up recently too. Yeah, we won't use Giant Hunt on this guy. Come back. Or toss me a spear. Toss me a spear. That also works. A spear? No? A spear. Oh, weird. I rolled incorrectly. Yeah, I rolled incorrectly. Morrigan dead derogatory. That's the hidden file. You did tell us about your new pants, but you did not tell us about the stripes. Big stripes on them? What color is it? Or like, what's the coloring? Try this again. There we go. Well, that was unfortunate. That looked like I was close enough. Low key, that looked like I was close enough, but I was not close enough in the slightest. That was actually beautiful. Yeah, look, it's like he was this distance away from me. Wow. Yeah, like that close. That's crazy. Wearing the same clothes at home. Now all of them have holes. But I'm sure they're hella comfy. Oh, you can mend your own clothes. True. You have the tech. Welcome back, Yeebers. How's that Lords of the Fallen guide coming along? I knew the angle wasn't good there. Yeah, I do know about the parry. I'm just not using berries on the fight. Currently, at least. Oh. But it is surprisingly easy to parry. It's just kind of like a weird early timing. Ooh, that was weird. He like did his whole spin around you thing, but right in front of me. That was so weird. Sewing is an excellent skill to have. You should learn if you get the chance. Would you be down to do a sewing lesson, Tolo? Would you teach us the ways? Okay, I went for a bad move at a bad time. I deserve that one. We'll pay attention. You would do a sewing lesson? Let's go. Maybe on one of the days off. Go for it, Tolo. We believe in you. You have 2 sewing machines, but don't use them. Sewing could be a useful skill, actually. Actually, it is just a useful skill. Industrial machines at work are way faster. Could you buy anything close to an industrial machine? Like what you use at work? You can if you have just the money. Okay, okay, gotcha. Swing machines, easy, push pedal, gore, watch your fingers. Interesting. Waiting. Hi, Chris. Oh, you know what? I kind of walked into his hitbox, though. I walked into the hitbox. Come on, you're 21 years of sewing. You never once gotten yourself with a machine needle? I'm real close at work, though. Ooh. I can't imagine the, like, healing process from that would be a fun time. And I can imagine it would involve stitches. That just sounds painful. New fear unlocked, indeed. That does sound crazy. As long as you keep your fingers either side of the needle path. Then you're golden. Interesting. There's my stagger. Well, he's dead. Not too bad. I'm not too used to a slower weapon, like especially for the charger too. Slower weapon on old Morgott. But you know, not too bad. Good damage. Thanks for the clappies. The whole bunch of clappies. Appreciate it. More scared of your motorized rotary cutters than the sewing machines? It's like, hey, what if we slapped an engine on a pizza cutter? Yikes. Hopefully the working conditions are like safe enough though. Blah 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 blah. The thorns. We get it, Melina. We get it. We get it. We get it. Thank you. Okay, cool. Bye. You need one of those? What, a motorized pizza cutter? Would that not just like fling the cheese everywhere? I feel like it would just fling cheese everywhere. And your toppings. Just scared of the rotary cutters? Okay, yeah, yeah. Cut your fabric so you don't get carpal tunnel? Ah, I see. Because what, they would have used to use like scissors or something, yeah? Tendons and stuff, so you have motorized rotary cutters. I see. That's smart though. So you know what, it is safe. It's like one of the longest weapons we've used. Look at this thing, it's huge. Welcome in, game. Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, chat, we're approaching that portion of the run. You know which one I'm talking about. It's coming closer and closer. We're getting there. Landsword is even longer. And then you have like Colossals, yeah. Quick chat, the auto raffle, you know what to do. Go quick. You can't just like copy Japan all over you for free. We don't condone that. Okay, cool. Phantom in Kazan is so hot. Why is he so hot? Is it someone I haven't met yet, say? I know Hadva loves, what's that character? Yulian. Oh, Maximilian? Is he one of the, like, Phantoms, like Keshta? Laptop's dying because of all the Lords of the Fallen tabs you have up? How many tabs do you have open? How's the guide coming along, Jeepa? Maximilian the Impenetrable is his name. Pose the Tiny Waist. Oh, you know what? I think that's the one that I switched to. Actually, well, I switched back to Keshta, but I think I switched to Maximilian for a little bit. Because he had stuff with Brink guarding. Or just guard stamina, something like that. Yeah. If he's the guard guy, I switched to him for a bit. I don't know where I got the item to awaken him, though. Do you know where we got that item from? I just kind of picked it up at some point and saw that I could unlock him. Give me the seed. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Hello, Mr. Kindred. Please do not kill me. You would make me very sad. Okay, nope, I think we're okay. Ooh, I do need to pick up the bell bearing here. Yeah, and then we get the upgrades. If we can kind of cruise through the rest of this, we're not making bad time. Not too bad of time, at least. Fire Giant will be slow just because he's tanky. Godskin Noble or Duo shouldn't be too bad. We have Giant's Hunt again. And then Gideon shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, he should not be too bad. It is the one highlight of grabbing Giant's Hunt in the first place. Just the fact that NPCs essentially aren't a big issue. Also, Renala wasn't an issue. We just kind of flipped her in the air. Welcome in, John. I hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Okay, I got a little scared that that dude fired at me. I think we're fine. I really do, one of these days, need to sit down, and I kind of want to learn Merchant Skip. Just to know it. I wonder if it would be faster to get up here if we did Merchant Skip. You still have to do some running around. I had a good day as well. Also had a good day. Chat, as I was mentioning, I guess prior, Skirts and I have been playing Blueprints offline, off stream. It's a really fun game. It's a good game. But now that we've like finished the game, doing the extra stuff, it's a little nerve-wracking and tedious at times. What game? Blueprints. Really good roguelike puzzle game. Yeah, I guess you would put it in the roguelike category. It's got like a main story, but then there's still like plenty to do even if you get past like the main story things. 95% of the game is after you get to room 46 for the first time. Yeah, literally. Legitimately. So we're like taking on task by task, or task at a time, like what to do. It is massive, dude. And then there's like all this lore in there and stuff too, which is really intriguing. You keep finding stupid things to do. Like one stupid thing leads to another. Here you go, chat. The prediction is up. The Gamba is up. Alert, alert. The Gamba is up. For whether or not we will get the Staff the Guilty. We're going to go kill one of these ladies in the nearby future. We'll kill her 3 times. And you're voting on whether or not we get the staff within 1 or 3 times. It's a 2% drop chance. If you don't see the Gamba because Twitch is bugging out, try refreshing. Because Twitch is bugging out. It's been a hot minute since we got a staff, so, you know, maybe we're due. Who knows? That being said, it's still 2%. Probably not due quite yet. Okay, while we wait for the Gamba, let me run quick and grab some water. BRB. BRB. Okay, I am back. I ran and am winded. Oh no. We're back. Believers really fucked up the odds. Oh no. First attempt. Let's see. Ooh, nothing. Okay, nothing, nothing. Let's see. On to the second attempt. Do we get this staff? Oh, it's not looking too good, believers. I know a lot of you poured some money into this one. Oh no. Mayhaps we were not due. Okay, we're going to slowly approach this time. Very slowly and carefully. Okay, we wiggle just a little bit. And then we go for it. Ooh. The game really hated the believers today. She didn't drop a single item. Believers, I don't know what to tell you. Today was not the day. Today was, in fact, just not the day. Ripperoni. Ripja, even. What a solemn, melancholy day in the Believer household. They really thought today was the day. Ooh, I do need to remember I need to upgrade this weapon. Let me grab the Grace. Believing is a moral obligation. Or, you know, you could just doubt for the odds. In fact, the odds were really good to doubt this time around. Okay, excuse me, Mr. Big Hand. Do not kill me. Okay, thanks. Get rid of the aggro. And now we level. Here we go. We do this. Only need 10 of these. The lookup emote is funny. Especially after like one of the commands that's just hella long. Okay, cool. Leveled. I think we're good to go. Definitely don't feel at a loss of damage, so I don't feel like using Golden Vow whatsoever on this one. You've used the worst weapons without Golden Vowing. I'm kind of curious now how this would have done on Moog at a plus 13. But oh well. Hello, Mr. Fire Giant. It's me. Are you going to give me the yump? He did. He loves us. Oh, he rolled directly to a rock? Really? He got no stamina. Okay, nice enough. Oh. Unfortunate. I actually didn't see that fire pillar until it like shot up from underneath. I did not see it. How many jump attacks do I need? Need like 6 jump attacks, I think. Jump R2s. Well, the Yump again. He really does care. Okay, weird angle. There's a stagger, finally. Finally. Okay, the cuckoo is kind of worth. Oh. Baby. There we go. He's Dutch. Okay, the Charger 2 is slow, but you know, it's not so slow. I'm kind of thinking it like the spear that we used yesterday, actually, where the animation looks really slow, but it can probably work in some situations. I should give it a little bit more credit. And it definitely does a little bit more than Giants Hunt would. Thank you for the clappies in GG. Appreciate it. But yeah, just that damage at the end. I think we're settled for damage here on Godskin Duo. I will use Giants Hunt on them, I think. Should be able to get off 3 in time. Oh, there we go. It's Melina. Hi, Melina.
Eyes well and death. Are you to commit? Let my
Hey, yo, who up? Cardinal sitting. Where are my Cardinal sitters at? Now is your chance. Please rise. This is your moment. Let me in. Let me in. There we go with the sinners. Good job. Grab the smithing. Kind of useful. The money. Don't have any kukris. Don't have any like throwing darts or anything like that. No. Okay, that's fine. We're playing it fast and loose on this one. Okay, luckily they don't even come over here. That's nice. So long as it's not hand raised. Hand raised. If you know, you know. Need some stem. Okay, cool. What if we change the emote to the original, or like, I have a question, but like just the first letter of each word? So then it could be iHawk. How do we feel about iHawk? Yeah, there you go, iHawk. No? Say hate's fun, I see. True, you know what? It does kind of relate to Hawk Twal. Mayhaps we won't do that one. Okay, we're finally here. Let's go talk to our boy Kale. iHawk sounds like a drone from Apple. Like a fancy mail delivery service. Or just a drone.
And I can also let you know that wine I am caught. Goodbye.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Kale. How many of these can I craft? 7? 7 should be fine, honestly. 7 should be just about right. Need some upgrades there, and then we need all of the mana. Good. I think we're good to go. It's so funny, they like just didn't move at all. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't mess up. Okay, he's still EP, thank goodness. Kinda sketch. Wow, this thing just has damage to it. Crazy. Alright, who's first up? I feel like it'll be a noble. It is. Yeah, that's him. EP. Kind of need you to do anything. Yep, that works. Perfect. A little sketchy, but perfect. Nice. And we still had one sleep pot to spare. Oh, I just realized, chat, I never used my 4th talisman slot. Oops. Been going a little extra hardcore for no reason. There we go. Let's go level this thing. We don't need to be going that hardcore. Wait, that's kind of crazy though. We had so much damage, even on those two. We're missing a whole talisman that we would normally use. Kind of insane. Let's see, do this, and we should be good. Gee, what is my upgrade level? 19? Yeah, I think that's correct. It was dope. We literally need nothing at this point. We're just carrying on. I'm surprised. I normally aggro that dog and lose a little bit of stamina here, but you know what? It didn't happen this time. Blessed run. That guy always aggroes. Trying to think if I want to change anything about this. It's pretty good. What we have, we could change after Gideon, I think, to an impaling thrust with cold on it. That wouldn't be too bad. If we really wanted to. But it seems rather fine for now. This, a yump, and a yump, and a yump, and a yump to the side. Perfect. I think the biggest thing I'm wondering or worried about is either Horalu kind of memeing us. Malekith should be fine. So Horalu memeing us. Gideon going a little bit poorly. And then we'd like need to do a retake on it. Or Elden Beast being a little mean to us. Those are the only concerns I have. And they're all kind of maybes. I don't need this parry shield anymore. Take this off to help the blue dancer. That's good. Excuse me, Mr. DTS. Look, chat, it's Big Doggo, otherwise known as Turtle. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk with this. Oh, that's gonna send me. Yep. There's a risk. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. We did it risky and we still won. Goodbye, Malekith. Yeah, I did not expect the damage to just be that good on the riposte. But as soon as like the first stab of the riposte happened, it looked like it was a little bit too much. Yo, Sinus, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Are you enjoying Sword Lance? Yes, it's just a good weapon. No other way around it. It's just a good weapon. Compared to other things at a level 1, for the damage and what you're getting out of it, it's pretty good. I would say the poise lacks ever so slightly. But other than that, pretty good. I do also like that it's strength scaling. That's easier to scale with on a level 1. Another warning. Above all, avoid interacting with the large door leading to Bramus Castle, as this will ruin the entire process. Dude, that's crazy to me still. A door ruining a whole playthrough. Or type of ending. Where in the game is that door, Jeepa? Is it like early game, mid game, late game? Like where about is that door? Mid to late game? Damn, so you could have gone through most of the game.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, she'll take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
Okay. I was a little off on one of the Giants hunts. It was a little early. Nice. He cornered himself. What an idiot. What a goob. He threw, chat. He threw for the content. But don't worry, you can fuck up the quest even earlier. Oh, damn. Let me go. I beat you already. Let's go. I forget how long he yaps until I get here every single run. I swear to God. Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. I'm glad that worked out. I got a little worried when I missed the one Giants hunt. But luckily, the weapon is just, it has really good reach. So if he does run away and roll away, whatever, you can just catch him. Not too bad. We do skip getting like Cragblade. Cragblade at this point for these last two bosses wouldn't be too bad. But it'd be too much just to go grab it now. Especially since I didn't run over there in Caelid. Oop, I forgot my physic. It's just a really quick run. The weapon hasn't been bad, and we didn't really fight Mohg, so there wasn't extra setup. But the weapon itself is just good. Fights are a lot shorter. I pressed the dodge button. No. Darn. I knew I'd be too close and I was over here spamming the dodge button. No. Almost a good first try. I know. The 1 HP. One slightly bad direction. I knew the combo and everything he would use. Legitimately, it was a case of you jump backwards and then try to roll right away, but it somehow does not work as fast as you want it to work. Yep, nice and quick. Legitimately, the one extra like HP from the time prior that I would have missed out on that time, but not this time, was one extra R1. And I know exactly which R1 it was. Thank you for the Clapio. Appreciate it. Oh god, my eyes. My eyes, chat. Somebody help. Okay, cool. I messed up one little thing there. I put an extra R2. Very slow on the R2s, I will say. Would not have been able to do that in time. Stars, okay. Or not stars, rings. We'll probably do too much damage before we can stagger them before stars, I assume. Shit, did we do it? We did. No stars for you, bitch. Ooh. I think that's it. He's dead, chat. He's dead. 221. 222. 222. I think that's a PB. I think that is a PB. Good weapon. Somebody, if anybody could check like what Magma Blade is at. Magma Blade, I think, was the shortest time, was the PB. Yeah, that's Sword Lance, chat. If you ever wanted to try it out, that was the weapon. Really slow, and I'll put this in the notes too in a second, but really slow on anything R2 related. I think that's just a heavy thrusting sword thing. But it's workable-ish. Otherwise, you're getting good damage returns. Frost was good. I thought Mesmerax was best before. It was best before, but I think Magma Blade beat it by a little bit. I could be wrong. I don't really know. Yeah, it was 233 and then Magma Blade 229. Both of those really good weapons. I did enjoy those runs. Well, let's do a little rating. Hold. Turn down the music. And oh yeah, Sinus, by the way, how's your trip going? I completely forgot, but yeah, how's your trip going? I hope you rested well after your day of traveling. There we go. A weapon analysis. So out of top 3, 2 were your picks. Yeah, I mean, there's just some good weapons in the game. For sure. We should probably see who's been picking the worst weapons too. just for stats sakes, you know? Sword, lance. Alright, the reach, it's pretty good. Heavy thrusting swords are essentially like great spear-ish class in terms of reach. It maybe has a little less reach, but I didn't feel at a loss reach-wise at all. That was 100% my own mistake on Morgott where we missed like the one hit here and there. You're utilizing the full reach of the weapon too. I would give this a 5. Great spears are too. Yeah. Moveset is a little one note. It is just poke. Pokey, pokey, pokey. Redeemed emote, I see. Thanks for the reminder. Hug Maxi. Oh, dude, it's making me sign into Twitch. Hold on. Or to 7TV. Hold on, chat. Okay, please be signed in. Okay, there we go. It's added. And I'm logged back in. Perfect. Oh, the same? Yeah. It is a little one note. It's a little pokey. It's a little... Ugh. You do get some slashes on like a roller one. I can't really give it a 5. I can't give it a 4 either, I don't think. But I'll give it a 3.5. 3.5. It's just Poke Moveset. Speed-wise, it's not a fast weapon. Even on the R1s, it's not like a 5 on an R1. I would give it maybe like a 3.5 on the R1s, and then the R2s are very on the slow side. So I think I'll give it a 3. Just about in the middle. If anything, it's like 3 kind of pushing towards a 2, but it's a 3. It's a 3. Just realized that the analysis doesn't mention damage. Yeah, actually, I originally had damage on here as a rubric like grade thing, but you can like very optimize a build to infinity if you want to, and I'm never doing that. So I decided to keep it off. Damage is a thing that can be, I don't know, done in so many different ways. I'm just doing very general methods with like the same talismans, etc., etc. Poise damage. These things you can't change though. Like you can't change the reach or the moveset or the speed or the poise. Except for like Crackblade a little bit. Poise, it's not a 5. You're not just staggering every 2 hits or something. 4, not really either. Like you could farm for staggers if you're really comfortable with the moves and how much they swing for. They're good numbers. But I think the speed of the R2 stuff is really holding it back. Maybe poise easily for some bosses, but never on others. It gets a 3.5 here. 75. You know, I would say so. 75. It's not a weapon for everybody, but if you can use it and utilize it, it's a good weapon. The damage works out well, though. And I'll make a note of that. Damage can be very good with minimal optimization. Anything involving the R2 button is kinda slow. I think I'll list that it's smithing. Smithing, so varying imbuement. Imbuement types. Anything else? It's just kind of like heavy thrusting sword. Oh, strength scaling, actually. Strength scaling, heavy. Thrusting sword. Cool. Because sometimes you may want to look for a heavy thrusting sword, but your build is like strength instead. And the rest of them, I think, are more on the deck side. At least like Godskin Stitcher, I think, is more on the deck side. So this is nice to have as a strength side scaling. Cool. That was Sword Lance, chat.